Hello, welcome back. Let's talk about how we get shock, how we get electrocuted. So, there are things we first need to understand. We need to understand how electricity flow, how electrons flow. Let's draw a circuit. Let's say this is the main source, and there's something like this in electrical system. Let's say this is the load. Let's say this is bulb. So, for this bulb to glow, you have to complete this circuit for this bulb to glow. So when I call the circuit here, the bulb will off. When I close the circuit again, then the bulb will on there. So that's literally how we get shocked. Now let's see how we get shocked. This is a live wire. Live live wire. And this is the person getting electrocuted. It's on the ground. This is the ground. So this is the guy. Now he's touching the live wire. The guy is touching the live wire. Now the electron flowing from this place is passing through this guy body, entering into the ground. Let's say this is a transformer. This is the main transformer. The live wire is coming here. Now we have to ground our transformer. Let's say we have ground our transformer. This is the transformer. Now we have ground. Our transformer is grounded. So this guy is now touching the live wire. Now the electron will flow like this into the ground, back to the transformer to complete the circuit. This diagram and this diagram is the same because this guy is touching the live wire so as to complete the circuit. Now this guy has turned to this bulb. That's why the guy is getting shocked. That's why he's getting electrocuted. So there are some things that increase how we get electrocuted, and that's conductivity. It depends on your conductivity. That's how the higher you get electrocuted. Now let's say maybe you just breathe finish and you are coming. It's not that maybe your hand now touch the live wire. You have the higher chance of getting electrocuted because you are already wet. And when you are wet, your conductivity is so high. So if you touch a live wire, it's then you are becoming like a bulb. You are becoming an electrical device. You are becoming an electrical device. This live wire is passing through you, and this is the ground. Let's say this is our transformer. Our transformer is already grounded. This is the ground surface, and you are on the ground. Your leg is touching the ground. You touch the live wire, and your conductivity is very very high. You touch the live wire, so the electron flow like this. You Now you are the load. You have turned to an electrical device. So the electron is flowing like this back to the transformer. Now you have completed the circuit. That's why you get electrocuted. But from that video I posted earlier, when I touched the positive and negative of my solar array. Now let me tell you why I got electrocuted. Solar panel. You connect solar panel like this. And what I have to say here is that for you to get shocked, you have to touch, you have to be grounded, and you are touching the live cable. When you touch the neutral cable, you are not expected to get shocked, but there may be faults. If there's no fault, if you touch the neutral cable, you won't get electrocuted. But if you touch the live cable and you are on the ground, because the ground is a massive conductor. So when you're on the ground and you touch a live wire, you surely get electrocuted. Now let's talk about the solar panel. And let's say these are solar panel. These are solar panel. Let's say 4 solar panel. Now I'm seeing all of them. This is the plus, the positive, and this is the negative. So for this solar array to shock me, I have to be here. Even if I'm on the ground, if I'm connected to the ground, if I'm here and touching this negative, I don't get electrocuted. Why? Because I've not yet completed the circuit. But if I'm now using my second hand to touch the positive, it's then I've got electrocuted. Because why? I've already completed the circuit. So you can see from the video, I'm touching the negative cable. Nothing's happening to me. But when I touch the negative and I'm touching the positive, it's then that I will got electrocuted because I have already completed the circuit. That's how solar panel work. But in electrical field, if you are connected to the ground and you are touching the live wire, you will surely get electrocuted. So that's why they say that we should wear there are some boots, the boots that will reduce our conductivity to the ground. So if you wear boots, now you are wearing a high resistance boot, that reduce your conductivity to the ground. Now you are no more a conductor. So if you touch the live wire, there is no way for the electron coming to pass through your body to the source of the electron. So then you won't get electrocuted. But the solar panel, if you touch the negative alone, because the solar panel is not grounded, you know the transformer is grounded. If you assume the transformer is not grounded, if you only touch the live wire, you won't get electrocuted. But in solar panel, the solar panel is not grounded. So if you touch the negative, you won't get electrocuted. Until you touch both the positive and negative, it's then that you got electrocuted. Now you are becoming the device now. This guy here will got electrocuted, sure. So when we are working on roof, let's say we are series 1, 2, 3, 4, we are series 4 panel. If there is this positive, you have to tape the end of that positive well. You know, if this positive touches the roof and the negative, maybe you are holding the negative and this positive have touched the roof on an aluminium roof, you surely get electrocuted. Maybe you are connecting like 260 volts, you got electrocuted. So we have to be very careful. Let's tape the positive and we can then go ahead series. Then after getting to the last negative, bring it closer to the positive, then you connect your magpho, then you take it inside. Let's end the class for now. Thank you.